Namaste everyone, welcome back to Dr. Pai's Astrology channel. Today we have back with us Vanita Lenka ji. And Namaste Vanita ji.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we are going to be doing Jupiter retrograde video in Taurus.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
know.
I must share one experience of mine before we start the retrogrades. Retrogrades are always reversals. And before I did the presentation, I was ready with it, and last minute it just, all the goof up happened. Everything just vanished. And I was like almost on the verge of, getting a heart attack. So that's what the retrogrades do. So better be prepared. That last minute, anything and everything can happen. So it's for everyone that should be prepared, be receptive to these energies, because they do bring in reversals. So how are you doing, Navjeet? How is Dr. Pai?
Yeah, we're doing well. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
So excited for this presentation because it's always so nice.
So Jupiter retrogrades on the 9th of October till the 4th February next year. So it's a long transit. And it's a very important transit. As you know, this is going to be in Mrigshira and Rohini. So my transit videos are not just confined to Taurus. So it is going to be getting into the Navamsa. It is going to be going into the Nadi astrology. It is going to be how it is going to be impacting for all the 12 signs. So this is going to be initial part would be about Jupiter retrograde. What does it mean in Mrigashira and Rohini? How it is going to be globally impacting, and personally in general. Then I will be moving on to the sign-wise prediction. So stay tuned and don't lose patience. The timestamps will be supplied so that you can just click if you don't want to hear the summary part. So what is Jupiter? Yes.
Yeah. It's going retrograde on the day of my birthday, so.
Oh, really? Yeah, 9th of October. Yes. Jupiter, as you all know, is Guru Brihaspati, which symbolizes wisdom, knowledge, and good fortune. Jupiter, the pious most graha, and it governs higher education, philosophy, religious belief, brings prosperity and moral values. And if it is well placed, not afflicted by Rahu, Ketu, or any other graha, the malefic grahas, so it brings definitely optimism, generosity, and justice. And if it is afflicted, then it gives you arrogance also, ego also, because it is an expansive energy. So whatever you will do, you will be overindulgent in that. So that is something the retrograde brings about as well, which I will be sharing in the next slide. It definitely will be influencing our career, finances, relationship, and spiritual growth. And any kind of transit of Jupiter is definitely very pious. And when any graha gets retrograde, it definitely impacts our life and our karmic journey as well. So this particular Jupiter retrograde energy is going to prompt us to reevaluate everything, our beliefs, our values, our goals, self-introspection. This is something which is going to give us time to actually understand the energies, because any graha which is away from Surya is going to be giving a result of its own. That is why it's very, very important to understand the energies of Jupiter first and then retrogression. So it will encourage more of exploration, philosophy, spiritual realms, and definitely leading to personal growth and transformation. And it may prompt a reassessment of relationship also. It is in Taurus, so we will be reevaluating our finances, our family values, and it will give you an opportunity to align your higher purpose also. Now, how do we navigate this particular transit? So we have to see what is the condition of your own Jupiter in the natal chart. Suppose you have a natal Jupiter also retrograde, because direct Jupiter everybody talks about. But if you have a natal Jupiter retrograde, so this particular Jupiter retrograde is going to give you the results. Now, good, bad, ugly depends on your particular Dasha as well as your Jupiter's position in the horoscope. Okay. But it is going to give maximum results during retrograde time. Okay. Because it's approximately for 140 days, it turns retrograde and gives the maximum. And 33.33% of the population of the world has a Saturn retrograde and a Jupiter retrograde. Okay. So the condition of Mars and Moon, why? Because Mars rules Mrigshira and Moon rules our Rohini. So that also becomes the main aspect to consider when we are looking at this Jupiter retrogression. How is the condition of your Mars? How is the condition of your Venus? How is the condition of your Moon? That is also very important. How it is forming a connection. Is it forming a 2-12 relationship? Is it forming a 6-8 relationship? Then this transit can give you some extra troubles or some upheavals. All right. Now, you have to obviously check the Dasha of Venus, Mars, and Moon and Jupiter, of course. So how, if at all you are having the Dasha of these, so you will, Mahadasha I'm talking about to start with. So if you have a Venus Dasha, so then you go to the next level of Sabdasha. That is the Antra Dasha. Otherwise, you can just see the Dasha of planet. Suppose Moon Dasha, Mars Dasha, they are short Dashas. So you will get Moon Dasha definitely brings about upheavals, it waxes and wanes. So when it is Moon's Nakshatra, Rohini Nakshatra prevalent, then you look at the Moon's Dasha. That will work at that time. But Jupiter and Venus, of course, that is a stagnant one. That's a static one, static promise, because Jupiter is in Taurus, ruled by Venus. So these two grahas we have to focus more on. Now we can take an example. Suppose, you have Mars in the 8th house. For Aries ascendant, it is ruler of your 1st and the 8th. Now, how do we navigate this? So this will definitely be because Mars Nakshatra is Mrigshira. So when you have to see the condition of Mrigshira, transit of Jupiter, then see where your Mars is. Suppose Mars is in your 8th house. So it will give you, because it rules the 1st house, so it will give you the initiative to complete the tasks. But it may aggravate your past health issues because it rules the 8th house energies also. That is how you have to check your transit. So see where your Mars is. That is when Mars till the 28th, I'll share with you the dates now, that how it is. Mars will be in transit also we have to see. Now, Mars position is very important now till the 28th of November, because Mars is going to be in Mrigashira, Jupiter is going to be in Mrigashira, ruled by Mars till the 28th of November, and is going to be till the 20th of October in Gemini sign. And then check your condition of Gemini. Maybe your Gemini is your 3rd house. So it will lead to a lot of bold decisions. Some communication gap can happen with your siblings, or siblings may go overseas. As it is, Jupiter, whenever turns retrograde, if at all you have to travel overseas, this will be the time to shift out or relocate or something like that. Travels increase whenever Jupiter is retrograde. And please make a note of Mars's position also, because Mars is going to be back and forth in Mrigashira again. Then we have to check the condition of Venus, which is the most important one, because Venus rules the Taurus sign. So now Venus is right now in Libra sign when Jupiter is turning retrograde on the 9th of October. Till the 13th, Venus is going to be in Libra, and so on and so forth. And there's an exchange when Venus is going to be in Sagittarius and Pisces. There's an exchange between Jupiter and Venus. Okay. So that means whatever Venus has to give the results. If at all you have a Venus in the 7th house, so it will trigger marriage because there's an exchange. So maybe there is a very wise or an educated or a very strong partner that you get. That's how we see the exchange. That means Venus will be considered in Taurus and Jupiter will be considered in Sagittarius. So higher learning about your finances will trigger at that time. So now, if you see Jupiter is turning retrograde from 9th October till the 4th of February. So check. Venus is going to be in Libra to start with, then in Scorpio, Sagittarius, all the way Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. And lastly, when Venus is in Pisces sign, then this Jupiter turns direct. That means there will be an exchange at that time. So there will be a very powerful yoga which is going to be forming in the sky because Venus exalts also in Pisces. And then Venus will be considered to be in Taurus sign and Jupiter in Pisces. That means there will be a lot of expenditure that we can expect. And there can be that you're going to be traveling during that time for your finance purposes. Okay. Some new changes. Now comes the transit of Jupiter in the nakshatras, which is again how we bifurcate this particular transit in retrogression also. Now you see, firstly, you have to see what is the condition of Mars. As I said, Mars has been in the Mrigshira Nakshatra since 20th of August this year. It's going to be till the 28th of November. So from 9th October to the 28th of November, this Jupiter is going to be giving the results of Jupiter, Venus, and Mars. These three. Why? Because Jupiter, of course, we're talking about Jupiter retrogression. Then Venus, why? Because it's in Taurus. Then Mrigashira, why? Because Jupiter is going to be in Mars's nakshatra, so Mars. These three we have to see. Now, this Jupiter is going to be transiting through Rohini again, because from 13 June to 20th of August, 2024, Jupiter was in Rohini. Now, please check the time period. Go back and see how that period was. Anything, the stuck-up energies, or you could not complete the task, or something which you started, now is the time when it will get complete, or whatever you completed, you have to start again. Some reversal time. So it's like a repetition, which is going to be taking place. And then again, after Rohini, it will be moving into the Mrigashira transit again. And also, we have to check the condition of Mars. Mars is going to be going retrograde also, okay, from 7 December to the 24th of February. So 24th of February, no, I think we can't consider that, because the Rohini Nakshatra will be prevalent. So we have to check moon's condition. Now, also, during the Nakshatra transit, we have to see what are the transit positions saying as per the Tara Chakra. So these are the degrees. If you have any planet, it's not favorable if you're born any planet, irrespective of Jupiter or any, but any graha which is in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So see the degrees, 0 degree to 6 degree, 40 minutes. So now this will be little different. Like whatever I made the video on Jupiter direct in Taurus, now this will be, these degrees will be very important or crucial. Rather, it will give more results. Now, it is going to activate when till the 28th of November, when we have Jupiter's transit in Mrigashira Nakshatra. Please make a note of these degrees. If you have any graha or any graha which is in these degrees and is the Dasha Lord also, then you will experience the results even more. That's how you should check the transit actually, of any graha. Then what about Rohini? Rohini is not favorable for the ones who are born in these degrees, in these signs. Any graha, any planet, any Jupiter or any graha, you have to check if they are in these degrees, they will be impacting you somewhere or the other in these areas of life. So that is why we cannot say that, okay, we'll Aries. No, it's a general reading. We cannot say specifically that, if you have in Aries, okay, Venus, then how many videos will go like that? How many videos we have to make? Suppose you have Aries, Venus, 13 degrees, 20 minutes to 23 degrees, 20 minutes, how this will be? No, I'm just generalizing it. Okay, if you have any grahas, please make sure that you are not making any decisions related to that particular zone. So if it is in your 5th house, so maybe your conception might be a little difficult. So be careful. If you have any graha in your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which is your 5th house. So see if your natal graha is in 13 degrees, 25 minutes, suppose. Then it is not considered to be that good. No, Rohini transit is going to give you some problem in your conception, in your delivery. Okay, that's how, in retrogression especially. Then we have to see lastly the Navamsa position. This Jupiter in Mrigashira and Rohini is also going to be transiting the Navamsas, no? So it is going to be in Virgo, in Leo again, because it is going to be in retrogression, entering Leo Navamsa from the 26th of October to the 28th of November. And then Cancer again from the 28th of November, when it moves into the Rohini Nakshatra till the 23rd of December. Okay, I think I missed out on the date okay, I'll mention the dates because it's going to be transiting through the other Navamshas also, apart from 20, because it's going to be till the February month, no? So we can say that it is going to be in the Cancer Navamsha on the, let me tell you, 31st, 28th November till 23rd December. Then it goes into Gemini. So Gemini from 23rd December to the 19th of March. So we have to just mention Gemini here. So if you can just make a note of this. So Gemini is also going to be. So when Jupiter is going to be, now we are going to be bifurcating Jupiter, Venus, Mars, then it moves into the Virgo. So that means Mercury also now plays out. So can you see how we are allocating all the periods to that particular graha? Then Leo again, that means Sun also plays out here from 26th October to the 28th of November. Then Cancer, that means Moon again. So if you have Moon, now double the Moon impact, because Rohini Moon also and Cancer Moon also we are considering. So double the Moon. So people will be very emotional, or they will make wrong decisions during this time, especially from 28th November to 23rd of December. Then 23rd December to 19th of March, you might just become wiser. Okay. After, obviously, when you fall, then you, when you make mistakes, then you understand, okay, this is what is happening. Now, Jupiter retrogression is going to be giving global impacts on the economic level and on the financial levels also, because it's a Taurus sign, after all, the second sign of the natural zodiac. So we have to rebalance the economy, and global financial policies will be reassessed by the leaders or the countries who are the ruling parties. Then agriculture and sustainability, emphasis on food production, farming practices, climate change policies, and sustainability will be under scanner. Slow growth in expansion, delays in large scale projects, reflection, reconsideration before proceeding. On the personal level, in general though, but it is going to be reevaluation of values, reflect on true values in life, reassess priorities, finances, wealth, and you must have experienced also, Navjeet, from past, since Jupiter has transited through the Taurus sign, people have become more, particular about their investments. More people have become more aware of stocks. And I have seen people have switched to shares in stock markets even more. They have left their work and they have switched to doing this share market trading. And definitely it is because Jupiter is in Taurus sign. It is an expansive energy. People will make lots of profits, but then it has a saturation point. Now retrogression will bring that saturation. People will be reassessing. People will be withdrawing, they're pulling out their money now. Oh, we are losing now. It's like that kind of a situation. Gold might just be having fluctuation in gold market. So we have to be very careful. We have to rethink how our spending habits are, how our investments are, how we can review our financial plans. Personal growth, focus on self-reflection, spiritual exploration, revisiting dreams, and adjusting long-term goals. And relationships, of course, will be under question as well, as to how, we can be more stable in relationship. Let's see how, our relationship works out, or let's part ways. That kind of a situation can also come up now. Now you're going to be actually working on the ground level. Yes, I need to do this. I don't want to be in this relationship any longer, or let me give a chance. That kind of a situation. Two different situations will be there. There is nothing in between going to be taking place now. And how to navigate this Jupiter retrograde in Taurus? Reevaluate your financial decisions and security strategies. Reflect on your personal growth and ensure your path aligns with the core values, because second house of the natural zodiac is about family lineage, family values. So maybe inheritance also, people can say that we are going to be reviewing our core values in that. Focus on improving self-worth and confidence. Use this time for healing, introspection, and adjusting long-term plans. See, Jupiter retrogression is something which is a very common phenomena. It happens every year. So we don't have to be scared of this transit. Oh my God, Jupiter is going to turn retrograde, so hell is going to break loose, or something is really going to happen and I'm not going to be doing well in life and all this is going to happen. People must understand that every year Jupiter is not going to be in Taurus. So it is not going to be getting retrograde in Taurus only every time, no? So every year Jupiter turns retrograde in different signs, different nakshatras, different navamsas, and is going to be forming a connection with the Lord it is in, the dispositor Lord. So we have to be now aware that we are not going to be doing a childhood, child's astrology. You know, it's not a child's astrology any longer. If people who are watching me, Dr. Pai, they know that no, we are not supposed to see the transits this way, you know, that every year, oh my God, Saturn is retrograde, it is going to give me bad results. No, it's not like that. Sometimes retrograde gives amazing, amazing results. And I have seen with my own eye. Okay. Now, Mrigshira transit, what is the impact of Mrigshira transit? So Mrigshira will give you, see, Mrigshira is what? Mrig is the deer. Okay. Mrig is the deer. So when we talk about a deer is always running, you know, in a quest. So now you'll be in the quest for knowledge, spiritual wisdom, introspection, revisiting spiritual practices. Maybe you'll be visiting a spiritual place, a shrine. And there can be restlessness and inner conflict also that gives, because you know what, deer is doesn't even know that the kasturi is inside, the fragrance is inside. So we have to be more self introspective during this time period when Jupiter is retrograde, because Jupiter retrograde means that the optimism level is going to go little down. Your Jupiter is a pious planet and it forgets its own significations, remember. So it starts behaving like a Venus. So when Jupiter is retrograde, we must not get confused. We must not get confused that, can I do this? Don't have that question mark. You can do it, because the deer knows that, he doesn't know that there is a strong fragrance inside only, and I'm looking for that. I'm running after that. So recognize yourself, and I think you can just grow during this time period. So value your self-worth during this time. Okay. And collective reassessment, knowledge, truth. People will learn more during this time period, especially about the finances, family values. They will connect with their family even more. Okay. Then Rohini transit, that will impact your mental setup even more. So you will rethink about your investments, financial goals. You will make some lifestyle choices. People will actually become more aware of their physical health. No, I must nurture myself, my body, my relationship. That is something which is Rohini transit. And then fertility issues may increase because Jupiter is retrograde. Jupiter is the Karaka, is the significator for progeny also. So it will give you, maybe, people will take the artificial, sources to cure their pregnancy, delivery, or, fertility programs they will go in for. How, they're planning their family and they're having issues. So all that you will be revisiting. Emotional healing, fulfillment, heal emotional unfulfillment and address attachment issues. Let go of material or emotional dependencies. Highlight on agriculture, resources, the sustainability for long term. Don't make plans for short terms. Now it's the time to review your goals, future goals, and revise policies on food production, land use, environmental protection. And of course, this is going to enhance the beauty, creativity, luxuries, agriculture. These industries will definitely get better. Also, I wanted to share my insights, when Jupiter is retrograde, it's going to be in Taurus when it is retrograde. Now, Jupiter is moving backwards to Aries. So Aries trine is also going to get activated. That is 159. Because from retrogression, it is going to be looking at these signs also, which I will be incorporating in the readings ahead. And Rohini, as well as transit of Mrigshira, is also very important. So Ascendant, Moon, Dasha sign, these are the areas I see from. So Ascendant, we all know, Ascendant is the rising sign. Moon, we know where our Chandrama is, where our Moon is. So see from there. I use Dasha also, how to see the Dasha. Suppose you are in the Dasha of Venus. Forget your Ascendant. Suppose your Ascendant is Taurus, or no, not Taurus, say your ascendant is Gemini, okay? But you're in the Dasha of Venus. Venus is in Libra. So instead of looking only from Gemini, make Libra your first house. So from Libra, see where the transit positions are. Okay. From Libra, it is the 8th house transit after all, and it is retrograde. So when any graha which is forming an inimical relationship and turns retrograde, it starts giving better results. That's also a sutra that Jupiter and Venus don't get along well. So Jupiter in Venus's sign, when it turns retrograde, will give better results, because now it is Venus in Taurus in a way. Okay. So let's start with the reading on Jupiter retrograde Taurus from 9th October to 4th of February next year, Aries natives. So for Aries, Jupiter is going to be transiting or getting retrograde in your second house. So in Mrigshira Nakshatra and then Rohini Nakshatra. So you may feel a strong desire to explore new avenues of knowledge or seek higher understanding in the areas related to education or spiritual growth. This could lead to a period of introspection where you are reevaluating your life goals. Be mindful of restlessness and avoid impulsive decisions, because this is the sign where you can lose your money. So you have to be careful. Mrigshira is a very, very precarious nakshatra. You can make it or you can break it. It's that kind of a nakshatra. And it is also giving you in Rohini, when Jupiter transits Rohini, please check the dates. I could not, because the whole slide was vanished. So I could not mention the dates again. So check the Dasha, check the Rohini transit dates. So when Jupiter is in Rohini from 28th of November, so you have to plan your material wealth and security very carefully. How you can manage your resources, how you can build on your wealth, how you can strategize everything, sustainability, relationships. That is something which is the key to this. Now, Jupiter retrogression is going to be in your Aries sign also in a way, because it's moving backwards. So this will give you a lot of focus on your health, on your desires, how you can be more successful in your endeavors, and also how you can be more involved in new projects, where you can be more, you can be contributing to the society also. It is going to be from there, if you see, aspecting your 9th and the 5th houses. So 5th house will be good for children if you have to conceive or any kind of speculative ventures you want to get into. So this is going to be a positive time period. Take care of your stomach region, and also when you're traveling, be careful, but definitely you're going to be traveling. Most of the times you'll be traveling, and you'll be actually, strategizing your travels and your, your future during this time. You can be exceptionally lucky, and you will get the support that you're looking for, and any kind of obstacles and hurdles you have been experiencing till now, they will get vanished. All right. So that is something which Jupiter will give you. I always give one remedy when Jupiter is retrograde. You should actually worship goddess Lakshmi during this time. For everyone, I recommend, because Jupiter is retrograde in which sign? It's getting retrograde in Taurus sign, ruled by Venus. Venus is Lakshmi, Saraswati, Lakshmi. So worship goddess Lakshmi. Every morning, just, if you have a silver coin, just, put it in haldi, turmeric. Take turmeric in a bowl and water, a little bit of Ganga Jal or holy water, wherever in the world you are, holy water, 2-3 drops, and keep it in the whole Jupiter retrograde phase in that water. Replace that water every week on Fridays, just throw it away. Or if at all you want to do it on Thursday, you can do it on Thursday also. So this remedy, so I'll mention the timestamp that I'm giving the remedy here. So everybody should do this remedy. So this is how, Lakshmi Mata, that is what we need right now in Taurus sign. So we have to take care of our finances. So only goddess Lakshmi can help us, isn't it? So that's how. So for Taurus natives, Jupiter is going to be retrograding in your first house and is going to be starting in Mrigshira. And then on 28th of November moves into Rohini. So issues related to communication, siblings, because it is turning retrograde in Mrigshira, it is going to be giving some issues related to your old projects. You will be either pressed too hard to complete those tasks. Reassess your long-term goals and be careful of miscommunication also, because it's your first house, Taurus. Taurus is your speech also. So there can be some misunderstandings which can come up. And when Jupiter is retrograding in Rohini, so this will be the time period when you will be having a deep sense of self-worth. You will be working on yourself even more, your financial securities and your investments. This is something which is very common, which is going to happen. And then Jupiter is going to be in retrogression, moving towards your 12th house also. So 12th house is the house of travels. You might just feel a little detached from the world. You might just be self-introspecting. You will be in recluse. You will be traveling or shifting from your place of birth to another country or another place. It could be that you are going to be working harder to cope up with the situations. It might just give you a little tough time also here. But it is also your 4th and the 8th house, which is going to get impacted. Jupiter is looking here. So you might just buy property during this time. You might just follow your psychic or your occult pursuits. And you will definitely be fighting with your chronic disease. It might just come back. So it's something that you have to be cautious about, I would say. Okay, I have given the remedy in the beginning part. Please do follow that remedy. And as it is Taurus, people should do it any which ways, the remedy that I have given. It's in the timestamp. Okay, coming to Gemini sign. Now for Gemini native, Jupiter is, as it is retrograding in your 12th house, so it is a minus plus kind of a situation. So it will be like, in the Taurus sign, in the 12th house. So this will give you definitely some growth. You will meet more people now. Maybe you will make more friends. You will be more towards, your wealth generation. You will know that, yes, I have some property related or some investment related gains that we can expect. Also, Jupiter will be in Mrigshira to start with. Until 28th of November, it's going to be in Mrigshira. So that is something which is going to be giving you positive results, because Mars is your 11th lord also. So this will be giving you some urge to seek answers in the deeper realms. It's the 12th house energy also, spiritual beliefs, personal aspirations. You'll be learning new skills, exploring philosophical topics. Be cautious of overthinking and feeling confused about your life direction. When Jupiter from the 28th of November, it transits through your Rohini Nakshatra. So that is when, it is going to be, Rohini is ruled by moon. So there is a lot of financial upheavals that you will go through, because moon rules your 2nd house. So this will give you ups and downs in your gains. This will encourage you to focus on your inner self, dreams, subconscious mind. It's emotional healing also will take care, emotional healing will take place. Also financially, this is the time to manage hidden expenditures, reassess your debts, because moon is always a fluctuating one. So you will maybe, suddenly gain, suddenly lose the money that you have gained. Also, Jupiter in retrogression is going to be giving you a new partner, new relationships, and maybe, you'll be having short journeys even more. If you're not moving away from your place to overseas countries, you will be back and forth, taking short journeys. And you will develop some writing abilities also. This will give you some stress because of your neighbors. So you have to stay calm, because it is going to be looking at in retrogression your 3rd house as well. Or maybe, if you have to reconcile, it is much more better. Do the remedy that I've given in the beginning part. That will help you after Aries readings. Cancer natives, Jupiter is going to be getting retrograde in your 11th house. So now you will be reviewing your relationship with your core circle, your inner circle, maybe your friends, your older siblings. This will be also, maybe you're reviewing your checkups on conception. Maybe you're going to be taking IVF, you're going to be getting some other sorts of treatment. So all that will get activated. And of course, this will give you more stubborn approach also towards certain areas of life. Maybe you're too stubborn about your investments. You're not flexible. You don't want to make any decisions based on logic. Then Jupiter will be retrograding in Mrigshira and Rohini one by one. So in Mrigshira, this is the period to reflect on your social connections because it's your 11th house after all. You might reconsider your role in groups, friendships, and you may want to distance yourself from situations no longer serve you growth. You can become a little self-centric now. And this will give you more spiritually spiritually you'll be inclined into meditation. And although I say if moon is afflicted, don't go in for meditation. You will not be able to meditate or concentrate. So you will feel pukish, you will feel unwell. So it's better that you avoid. Then Jupiter in Rohini from 28th of November. This is the time period when you will feel that your emphasis is more on your social standing, your goals, your material wealth. You will reflect on the aspirations and make adjustments to long-term financial planning. Friendships could be based on emotions more. You're not logical. As it is, Cancer natives are less logical, I've seen, Water signs are less logical. So that is what makes them, emotional fools also. And I say it with grace and with dignity and with, because I have experienced all these people, the first-hand experience, and they are really my best of friends. And one of my friends is very close to me. So I don't want to mention, but very, very close. So it's like, when you have such people, when you know that they are emotionally very, I will not say weak, but if you have moon, which is weak, then you should actually be more cautious. People deceive you even more. So that's what I've given the remedy. Also, Jupiter in retrogression will be giving the result in reverse as per Nadi astrology of the previous sign also, and the trines to that. So that means your 159 signs are also going to get active. So what is happening here? Your 10th house is getting active. So maybe your bosses will change. Your place will change. Your place of work will change. Your role will change. Maybe you will have to perform more duties as compared to what you were doing earlier. And there will be some difference of opinion with your bosses and your co-workers also. So be cautious about that. You'll be reviewing your finances because it is your second house also getting active. And you will be having some sort of misunderstanding that can develop with your family members because of your financial decisions. You have made some wrong choices, and people will definitely in your own vicinity will get little upset with you. So don't be careless about your finances, about your speech. Don't create that kind of fuss with your family members. Pay attention to their health also. And sixth house, when Jupiter in retrogression is going to be looking at your sixth house, that is your Sagittarius sign. This is how I look at it, and I have no problem in sharing with everyone. Some people will not, say only the basic, and they will just go walk the 11th house results, retrogression, finish. No, when we are looking at the horoscope, we have to see everything. And Jupiter is going to be looking at your sixth house also. Sixth house energy is about medical attention, gallbladder, liver. So you have to be more attentive about your health. Rather go for a run, go for a walk, go for a brisk walk. That is going to help you. And as it is, water signs have this tendency to gain weight. So you people have to be extra cautious about your health during this time. And maybe, with your maternal uncles and aunts, just reconcile if you have been having some issues. All right. I've given the remedy after the Aries reading. Please do it. It's for everyone. And it is going to be really helpful. All the best. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. For Leo natives, Jupiter is going to be getting retrograde in your 10th house and is going to be giving you excellent results. 10th house Jupiter, people will say it doesn't, but it's retrograde. So minus, plus again. So in 10th house, your bosses might change. It is quite likely that you might just, change your professional career. Now you will come across people who are very influential. You will make wise decisions. Okay, I have to finish this now. Something that you have been waiting for to start, now it will start. So it's a kickstart for you. It is also going to be in Mrigshira first and then Rohini. So see where your Mars is, where your moon is. So when it is in Mrigshira, it is going to be till the 28th of November in Mrigshira, this transit from 9th of October. So it will give you a good image in public. It'll enhance your image, and your career goals, leadership roles, they will definitely be improved. And you have to keep patience also, rather than taking impulsive decisions. You might just lose patience because, Jupiter has been giving you some irritability till now. Now you'll be definitely, your patience will pay. Also, it is going to be in Rohini from the 28th of November till the 10th of April, all the way. It's going to be in Rohini. So this is the transit, of course, retrogression and direct. They are two separate energies playing out. So till the 4th of February, you have to actually reflect on your emotional connections. You have to balance your material success with your emotional fulfillment. Sometimes what happens, your emotional bent of mind is not happy, at the place of work. You feel that, oh, I wish I could have got this. I wish I had done this, or I should have done this way. So that kind of a feeling will be there when Jupiter is in Rohini. So you need to balance, you don't have to give up. Sometimes you feel, oh, I wish I could have done this way. So all those energies you have to be little careful about, rather than, getting carried away in emotions and making wrong decisions. It's better that you follow a right path, and very practically you have to be inclined. Also, this Jupiter in retrogression is going to be giving the result of your 9th house, 1st house, and 5th house also, because it's in reverse, it's going backwards, and we have to see the Nadi astrology wise. The trine works. So when Jupiter is in your 9th house, it is going to be taking you to places. Maybe you will leave your job and get another assignment. Because 9th house is the 12th from your 10th. So it is quite likely that you will leave your job and join another one. So don't leave unless you have your paper in hand that, okay, you're going to be, that offer letter is there. Now I can join. And it is going to be making you acquire more knowledge. Maybe you will study more, you will acquire knowledge, upscale yourself, because it's the 9th house, travels. There can be that you will be able to overcome the enemies or the competition. And this is also going to be making you, focus on your health, on your progeny, on your children, on your creativity. You can be more inclined to help people in a matured and a sensible way right now. And you might just connect with your siblings. Siblings might be helpful. So don't have any kind of misunderstanding or miscommunication during this time with your own people. It can lead to consequences. So better be careful about that. It can lead to some delay in pregnancies, or maybe you will be opting for some other treatment, and then you will conceive, that kind of feeling. I've given the remedy after Aries reading. Please do it. It's definitely going to be helpful for one and all. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 9th house. Jupiter is turning retrograde and is giving you a miss here and there. Why? Because it's turning retrograde, moving towards your 8th house. So don't feel bad about it. It is going to be not the same. The whole period is not going to be the same. It's going to be in Mrigshira, then Rohini, and it's going to be transiting through Virgo, Leo, and Cancer, and Gemini, and Navamsa also. So when Jupiter is transiting your 9th house in retrogression, so the best is to learn more, upskill yourself more, get more spiritually inclined, visit a shrine, visit a temple, visit a mosque, visit a church, visit a gurudwara, whichever religion you follow in the whole world. Please be more spiritually inclined, because that's what is going to save you from that. Grace is going to save you now for whatever you are going to be doing. You might just have to be more intellectually inclined. Also in Mrigshira, when Jupiter is going to be from 9th of October till the 28th of November. So this is the time to be more involved in deeper intellectual pursuits, philosophical reflection. You may feel the need to expand your worldview, revisit educational pursuits, or explore different belief systems. Be open to revisiting travel plans also, no? So this will help you. So set your goals, set your benchmarks, so that you have that hidden potential. You will recognize that. And then Jupiter from 28th of November till the 4th of February will be in Rohini in retrogression. So this is also a good time period to follow the spiritual path and also the philosophical matters. And this is the ideal time to reassess your belief. You seek a deeper understanding about your surroundings and your own self. Practical matters like career advancement may slow down, giving you time to reflect in the higher goals. Okay. Now, Jupiter is going to be also moving backwards towards your 8th house. So it will be impacting your 8th house, your 12th house, and your 4th house. So 4th house is good. You can purchase property. And 8th house might just give you more interest in psychic or occult sciences. Some secrets will be revealed. Hidden potential will be revealed. Some chronic pains, chronic disease might just erupt again. So be careful about that. It can give you some infections, blood disorders, liver functioning, etc. You have to keep a constant check, especially heart, because it's looking at your 4th house also. So any Vakra Drishti is not considered to be good. Remember that. And that is the reason the Cheshta Bal is so much. It's the highest, 60. Why? Because they actually become very powerful. Powerful to give what kind of results? 8th house result, because it's moving in reverse in the 8th house. So it's going to be giving you some chronic pains and diseases. So be careful about that. It can make you travel to the overseas lands, but it can give you some problem also. You can be more self-introspective. You might just suffer losses while traveling. So all that you have to be a little extra cautious about. Okay. And also, with Jupiter in retrogression, take care of your mother's health, because it's the 4th house energy. So worship goddess Lakshmi. I've given the remedy after Aries reading. Please do that remedy. It will help you in most of the aspects of your life. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this Jupiter is going to be retrograding in your 8th house. And this is definitely minus plus kind of a situation, because 8th house energy is not giving you, has not been able to give you that kind of a result. When it is retrograding now, things are going to move. So in case you are an astrologer, or you're into occult sciences, or you're into research work, so this is going to give you that breakthrough that you have been waiting for. It is a good time period to actually, seek divine help, and you will get that. Understand your hidden potential. You'll be actually, getting into the zone where you will meet more people. You will understand people more. You will be actually a consultant in a way. They need a counselor. You can just guide them through. Also, Jupiter in retrogression is giving the result of your 7th house, 11th house, and 3rd house as well. Why? Because it is going to be in, as per Nadi astrology, giving the trinal result of the fiery energy as well. So in the 7th house, definitely some relationship can trigger. You can travel overseas. You can start with some new partnership business. You might just get into some trouble also in these areas if at all you have a Jupiter afflicted in your natal chart, and if you're in the dasha of such planets. So it can be a little upsetting time period in those areas, but it is going to be giving you very good results when you will be understanding your own people, how you can be more successful in your investments, in your career. All that is definitely going to be giving you positive results, and you will be coming out of the health disease if you have any. Chronic pains, chronic disease, you will be out of it completely. So just go in for the health checks rather than just, ignoring them. Also, it is good time for economical decision making. Your siblings, your neighbors, you want to reconcile, you want to just fight it out with them, whatever. So you will have some, these areas will get impacted. Now, good, bad, that depends, or not so bad, that is up to your personal chart, but definitely it is going to be a good time period to sell off your property. Your mother's health might suffer, so you have to take care of that. All right. This Jupiter is going to be in Mrigshira, and then it's going to be in Rohini also. So this is a deep transformational period. So understand what is your, area of resources, inheritances, investments that you need to succeed. So you will definitely be successful in those areas. In Rohini transit, that is from the 28th November till the 4th of February. Now, this is a good time period to get involved in any relationship. You will be definitely reassessing your relationship. This is a time to understand your joint accounts, your investments, tax-related matters, research-oriented mindset. So Rohini and Mrigashira transit definitely are going to be giving different results. So just do the remedy. You definitely are going to be successful and you'll do well. Under the Aries reading, I have given the remedy towards the end. So please do that reading, do that remedy. It will help you. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. My dear Scorpio natives, this is the time period when Jupiter is going to be transiting your 7th house. Now, 7th house transit definitely brings in your relationship, under scanner, under check. You will be reassessing your relationship, overall relationships, whether you want to be in the relationship, you want to break up, or you want to just, reconcile, or if you are having any troubles in these relationship, foreign journeys, travels, etc. So you will be actually working on that. So depends how much affliction do you have of this Jupiter in your natal chart. So this is definitely going to be impacting the intensity. Now, Jupiter transit is not going to be giving the whole retrograde period similar result. Jupiter is going to be in Mrigshira, then it's going to be in Rohini, in Navamsa or Virgo, Leo, and Cancer and Gemini. So it's going to be giving different results. Now, in Mrigshira and Rohini, I'm going to be sharing with you. And this is definitely the time when from the 9th of October to the 28th of November, when your closest relationships will come under review. Irrespective of relationships, it could be your spousal relationship, your live-in relationship, it could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be anybody, your sister, your brother. So you may feel the need to reevaluate your partnerships, your relationships, your business, your romance, and you want to actually understand the relationships in depth. And avoid rushing into major decisions regarding relationship. Also, I want to marry this person. People get crazily involved in these kinds of energies. No, I want this partner. I want to get married. Whether I will get married to this person or not, these are the questions I keep getting. I just don't take into account, because youngsters, teenagers, they get into all this even more. So they can go to the young astrologers. There are multiple astrologers who are very young. But definitely that puppy love, I don't, it's short-lived. So then Jupiter retrogression in Rohini from 28th November to the 4th of February. Definitely this is going to be a very emotional, turmoilful. I would not say turmoilful, but you will get to know about your relationships even better. So some wounds, the past wounds will reopen, and you'll be, again getting sob. Oh my God, why I, had this problem in the relationship. How could I just, have a better relationship? Or you can reflect on yourself, okay, no, I have to work on this. If you're solo, single, then you might just, be, it's not necessary that the 7th house is only about your physical or your partner relationship. No, it's about everyone apart from you. Whosoever is in your close, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be your husband, it could be your partner, it could be your wife, anyone. So we must see 7th house in totality. Okay, this person has hurt me. It could be a boss. Maybe your boss only has harmed you or has abused you. So now you're going to be going through that kind of a turmoil, or you're going to be actually getting brave, and you're going to come out, and you're going to be actually speaking out if at all you have been going through anything. And financial matters and partnerships should be revisited. I should invest this much, or I should not. This business requires growth. This business should be shut down. All those will be on your mind now. Review your business. And also Jupiter in retrogression is going to be impacting your 6th house, your 10th house, and your 2nd house also, because it is in retrogression, and that trine is going to work. So 6th house means you will be really working on your health, or maybe your health requires attention. So get your examinations done from time to time, work out. Don't gain weight, because Jupiter retrograde might just be, a source of eating wrong foods, because it's your 2nd lord also. So eat wisely, eat right, and start losing weight. Maybe Jupiter direct has given you weight loss. Now you might just gain, or the vice versa. So just review all of that even more right now with this Jupiter impacting your 6th house energy. And maybe, some disease which has not been diagnosed can be diagnosed during this time. 2nd house energy will be playing out, you'll be connecting with your family, with your finances, how you can do the contract work, speculative ventures, convince your people with maybe some arguments or some contract work or something. So you're going to be really working on all these areas during this time. Also, if you're having some financial status going down, it might just get revived. Okay, so that is something which is definitely very positive. And 10th house energy, maybe your bosses change, your work changes, the nature of job changes, you're expanding, you're working on your on your finances. Okay, I can grow this way. So you're reviewing all those projects, maybe some past project you're going to be completing. So all that will definitely be in limelight. Also, do the remedy that I have given in the beginning part of Goddess Lakshmi. That will really help you all. If you have any doubts, you can check with me on the comment section. I will definitely guide you through. And it's after the Aries reading. Please do that remedy. All right.
I just have a question regarding
Sure.
the remedy. So remedy has to be done on October 9th?
Yes, October 9th onwards. So you can do it either on the 9th of October, or you can do it on the 8th night also. It depends what day is this. What day is that?
Okay. October 9th, I'll have to check. But is it?
No worries.
Oh, okay. So you said either Friday or it can be done on a Thursday, right? So October 9th is Wednesday here. So it can be done on the 10th or 11th, right?
Yeah, you
That's
can
the
do it either on a Thursday or a Friday. So depends, when. So now you said that at your place it's a Wednesday. So it could be towards east. It could be 10th. It could be a Thursday. So it depends. Okay.
And then the coin. So if we have a coin at home, we can reuse that one or buy a new one.
No, whatever you have at home, because in India, especially, people have Lakshmi Ganesh already, with the coins.
Okay.
For Diwali Pujan, we buy silver coins. So, whatever coin you have, just take one, clean it well, and soak it in a bowl with the turmeric and some Ganga Jal or some holy water, whatever you have. And then, just keep it there in your prayer room, on the altar, wherever you feel that it should be a pious and a very clean place. That is how, and you can do it after taking bath. You can just place it there in a bowl, and you can ask whatever your wishes. So that is also an addition. You can ask. See, we have to ask. You must understand, we have to when we ask from our dad or our mom what we need, so why not from the Parampita? If we have a Pita here, we have a Parampita there. So why not ask Goddess, give me this. I want this. I want money. I want finances. I want growth. I want good health. So ask for it. And then the frequency will get connected. That is how the radio used to work, earlier. We used to tune it, fine tune it. Then the cosmic energies, will align. So we must always, have that frequency, that wave that we have to send to the cosmos. So until unless we speak up, the things will not happen. And manifestation is that only, So all the best. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Any other doubt on this?
Yeah, I had one more question.
Sure.
So we keep it until February, until it's in retro, and what do we do with it after? We just
you
leave
have
it
to,
there
yes, I'll tell you. See, first of all, you start repeating, like when you have done it, it has to be after 2-3 days or 1 week, when you see that the water has reduced, so you just clean it and replenish it. Then once it's done, of course, you have to throw away that water or plant in the plants. You can just water the plants with that water. And then that coin, you have to wrap it in a piece of yellow cloth. That coin, after cleaning it, washing it with the holy water, wrap it and keep it in your temple or your prayer room or your altar. Just keep it over there forever. Just let it be there. Maybe in Gemini, we'll do some other remedy when Jupiter turns retrograde. So let it be there. Okay. Good question. Thank you. So let's move on to Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, Jupiter is turning retrograde in your 6th house and is also, now people will say that Jupiter is the lord of the 1st and the 4th and Jupiter in the 6th house, so and so. No, it's not like that. It doesn't work that way. Jupiter is going to be giving results of Mars, Venus, and Moon one by one, and is also going to be giving the results of the Navamsa, Virgo, Leo, and Cancer, and Gemini as well. So Jupiter retrogression in your 6th house is going to be giving you inclination towards medicine, medical sciences, or maybe you will be going in for some treatment. If at all you have been suffering with health issues, now you will get that cure. Now you're going to be meeting that doctor, maybe, that diagnosis will be made because Jupiter is retrograde. So maybe you have been suffering, now you will be getting that relief. And if at all you have any kind of liver issues, you have to be extra careful, because Jupiter in the sixth house gives massive, massive health issues, massive competition, massive enemies, massive loans, debts. But when in retrogression, it minimizes all this. So it's like a loss of disease because it's going towards the 12th house from the sixth. So this is a loss of disease, loss of debts, loss of loans. So you will feel better with this transit. Definitely, it is a positive transit for you. Now, Jupiter is going to be giving the result of Mrigshira and Rohini. So from the 9th of October till the 29th of November, when Jupiter is going to be in Mrigshira, so health and daily routines come under review. You may feel the need to revisit your wellness practices, rethink about your work habits. Means you're not working like you're slogging it out, and day in day night you're working stressed out, burnt out. Do not, give yourself a break. This is the time for self-care. Pay more attention to your health. When it is in Rohini from 28th of November till the 4th of February in retrogression, so this will bring about a focus on your work life balance and emotional satisfaction you derive from your day-to-day routine. You may need to reassess your job or work environment. Maybe you'll leave your job and join somewhere else. Be mindful of your health and address any emotional imbalances or any kind of problems in your relationships if you're facing. So this will be the time to rebalance everything. Don't be in that zone of breaking up or just having that kind of a irritability with people even more. And Jupiter is going to be in your reverse, is going to be moving into your fifth house. So this will be the time to conceive or review your pregnancy, or maybe you will be getting more creative during this time, because Jupiter in retrogression is going to be giving you making you more creative. And if you have been having some issues in conception or childbirth or with your children, so this will be the time when you will be able to review and get out of that problem also. And this will be also a good time to travel. Maybe you will be upscaling yourself. You want to learn more, you want to travel, you want to acquire more knowledge, leadership qualities, skills enhancement is definitely on cards. If at all you have any kind of health issues, now you're going to be actually balancing that out. You will be actually getting more philanthropic, in those realms even more. And it can bring about some, vitality in you. If you have been losing out on stamina, now you'll regain. All right. So this is something which is going to be, and please do the remedy that I have given post Aries and Scorpio. So that'll help you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this Jupiter is going to be transiting your fifth house and is going to be in retrogression in the fifth house. So this has given you some complications in till now. Maybe, you in your childbirth or something, now you will be able to balance it. Now you will be able to come out of it. Any kind of gains can be expected from your speculative ventures. Now you're going to be mindful, actually, great academic educational growth, or understanding what you're doing right now. In the past, you have been in that zone of maybe, getting involved in the trading, shares, crypto. People have become too much into it. Now this is the time to review or pull out your finances. Now you are wise. Now you will be making some important wise decisions now. So this is definitely going to be making you more matured. And any kind of treatment, if you're looking for IVF, etc., to conceive, will also be taking place. Also, this might just give you some ups and downs in your mental setup also, because this is the house of intellect. Be more wise, I would say, rather than getting too emotionally inclined. In Mrigshira and Rohini. Now, these are the two nakshatras this Jupiter is going to be transiting and retrograding. So when in Mrigshira, that is from the 9th of October to the 29th of November, 28th of November, there will be a lot of creativity, romance, self-expressions. These will be highlighted. You may feel the need to revisit old creative projects, reassess your romantic relationships, or reflect on how you express your joy in life. And also be careful of unnecessary drama in your romance. Be careful about your pregnancy also. in Rohini from 29th of November till the 4th of February in retrogradation. So this is the time period when you will be focusing more on your creative expression and your sense of pleasure, because this is also a house of entertainment. But do not get carried away and get overindulgent also. That is something that you have to be careful about. You may reassess what brings you joy and how you can find emotional fulfillment through creative outlets. Romantic relationships may be nurturing, and emotional reflection will be there. Also, Jupiter in retrogradation is going to be activating, because in reverse, it is going to be moving towards your Aries sign, your 4th house. You might just buy a property. You might just start a new education plan, academic education. You might just be getting into, why I say might, because there are so many other factors involved. So we cannot be very sure. Your horoscope is different. So that is why I use might. So Jupiter is also going to activate your research-oriented mindset. You might just learn more. You might just be traveling overseas. You will be getting involved in some occult sciences, astrology, consultation. And this is also going to be triggering your psychic interests. And there is a possibility of some chronic pains, chronic disease that can erupt and come up again. So be careful about your blood disorders, infections. Also, Jupiter is going to be looking at your 12th house. So this might trigger some travels, which is definitely foreign residence change, also can be relocation rather, we can expect that also to happen. And this is a good time period to change your job also, if you're looking for, or you're waiting for a job. Now you will get, because Jupiter was transiting your 8th house from your 10th. So you have been really struggling at your place of work. Now, when retrograding, so it is definitely going to give you positive results. All right. And do the remedy that I have given in the beginning part after Aries and after Scorpio also. So that will help you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, Jupiter is going to be transiting your 4th house and is also going to be giving the positive results, because in the 4th house, actually, Jupiter has been giving you too much emotions. You're making decisions emotionally. Your relationship with your mother has been topsy-turvy till now. But now with this Jupiter retrogradation, this is going to be giving you some relief. You might just be going in for, some good education, landed property, clean and generous, generosity. And you will be having some comforts in life also. Maybe you're changing your residence, renovating your place, etc. And this is also good for your, gains in real estate as well, if you want to buy some vehicle. So this is a good one. Now the whole transit can't be the same, so I've divided it into Mrigshira and Rohini transit. So from 9th of October till the 29th of November, Jupiter is going to retrograde in Mrigashira, and then in Rohini from 29th November till the 4th of Feb, and then moves directly into the Rohini Nakshatra. So when Jupiter is in Mrigashira, your home, your family life will come under review. You may feel the need to reflect on your emotional foundations, revisit family issues or your mother's health, reassess your living situation, be mindful of unresolved emotional baggage related to your family. Jupiter in Rohini will give you too much inclination towards nurturing your home environment. You might just renovate your place also. And it might just give you, the old wounds, they might just heal or they might just come up. So it depends on you. How strong are you? How strong is your Mars? Because Mars, if it's strong, you can heal yourself. You are really very, very courageous to do things. Take heads on, head on everything. Financial investments related to property, home may be reconsidered. Be careful whenever any planet is retrograde to sign papers, to, review everything well. So reread the papers, etc. Now, Jupiter in retrogradation is also going to be impacting your 3rd house, your 7th house, and your 11th house, because it is moving towards the 3rd house, Aries. And the trine, that is Nadi astrology wise, we have to see that trine also. Jupiter in retrogradation is going to be activating your 3rd house. Then it will impact your writing abilities, travels, short journeys, digestion. Your financial tensions can come up also. But definitely your siblings, your neighbors might come to your rescue. Or maybe your own brother or your sister, you might be sending them off to overseas places for education. And then it is going to be impacting your 7th house and 9th house and 11th house also. So this is a good time to get married if you want to, if you're planning one, if you are waiting for some a relationship to trigger if you're solo. Or maybe, you're going to be reviewing your relationship, whether I want to be or I don't want to be in this relationship. That is something which will happen as well. And depends on your situation. Now, Jupiter is also going to be impacting your 11th house. 11th house is the house of friends. So maybe you're going to be actually working on your income, your friends, or innovation, some innovative ideas, or maybe you're going to be working on your your community that you move around in. Okay, so you'll be reviewing all of that as well. Okay, so do the remedy. I've given a beautiful remedy in the beginning part that will help you, because Jupiter in Taurus means goddess Lakshmi. So I must tell you, I advise you to do worship goddess Lakshmi during this time. So do the remedy I've given after Aries and Scorpio, so that will help you. Okay, coming to the last one, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this Jupiter is turning retrograde in your third house, and being in the third house, it is going to be a good time period because it's moving towards your second. So good time to connect with your family. Maybe you will be actually reviving the relationship with your siblings now. You're going to be reviewing the projects that you have been working on with your co-workers, with your siblings, with your neighbors, with your friends. You're going to be connecting now. Now is the time period when, there will be some financial tensions which will be recovered. You will be coming out of it because Jupiter is in reverse. Jupiter, whenever is in the third houses, Soumya grahas are not considered to be good in the third house. Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, they are not considered. Mercury, though, rules the third house in the natural zodiac, but it's not considered to be good there because you make, you need boldness, that courage to make decisions. And third house, that is why the Karaka is Mars. So when Jupiter is in retrogression, you will gain that energy now. You will gain that wisdom. You will gain that courage to make decisions. So you will be definitely interactive with people. You'll be writing. You'll be traveling. You'll be reading books. You'll be taking good care of your health, eating habits. You'll be improving on all that. Now, Jupiter's whole transit cannot be the same. So we have to see Mrigshira transit and Rohini transit. These are the nakshatras Jupiter will be getting retrograde in, which is very important to review. So when Jupiter is retrograding from 9th of October to the 29th of November in Mrigshira, communication, learning, short trips may come under review because it's a reviewing time. We have to revisit. So maybe PR, visa, etc. You have to redo the whole process. You might feel the need to reflect on how you interact with others, rethink travel plans, or revisit unfinished educational goals. If you want to sell property, you will be definitely working on that as well. And this is also going to be actually about your misunderstandings that you have been having. So you will be reconciling with people, communicating with people you have not interacted from a long time, your own people, in fact. Okay. When Jupiter is going to be in Rohini from 24th of November till the 4th of February, this is the time period which will encourage deep reflection on how you communicate your emotions and ideas. You may reassess your approach to learning and teaching and explore ways to express yourself more authentically. Pay attention to your emotional healing through communication. Communication has to be very authentic during this time. Be that powerful you. Okay. Now, Jupiter will be in retrogression, impacting your second house, your 10th house, your 6th house. So this is a very good time to start some new projects related to finances. If you want to just, get involved in any kind of negotiations, this is a good time. Don't convince others. Don't try to convince others with your arguments. It's going to waste your energy. Do not waste your time and energy on making people understand what you want to. So never do that. This Jupiter is also going to be impacting your 10th house. So this is good for your change of job. Maybe you're going to be expanding. You're going to be expanding at the workplace. Some new projects are coming in. You're learning more, or your department changes, your boss changes. So you're going to be working with the new people. So you're going to be learning more. Professionally, you're going to be actually doing well during this time period, and it is good for your leadership qualities, leadership skills, and you will be coming out of the differences with your father also. And sixth house is also getting active with Jupiter in trine to your Leo sign as well. So sixth house energy is playing out, means that you're going to be more worried or maybe paying more attention to your health. It's good if you can review your the checkups which are long pending, good for those kinds of people who are going to be, helping you diagnose your disease and digestive issues if you are having. All right. So that is something which is going to be helpful. All right. So this is what is the transit going to be. A wonderful transit for one and all, I'm sure. Do the remedies that I've given in the beginning part. That will help you all. It's good if you worship goddess Lakshmi during this time, I would say. All right. So that's what.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's remedy. I'm looking forward to do it.
And these remedies work wonders, Navjeet. They just, are unplanned remedies. So when you have not planned, I just always say that when I'm doing a reading also, it comes from there. So whatever comes from there, it definitely works. All right.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I really enjoy your presentations always because they're very detailed. You're getting a full reading, So it's all aspects, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You are so appreciative. Thank you. And you acknowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.